The first one is the documentation of the paint class itself. Just change the font size so you can all read what is on the screen here. So the paint class is holds the style and color information of how to draw geometries, text, and bitmaps. In other words, the paint class does not actually control what you're drawing, but how you're drawing it. It's you can specify the color, you can specify the alpha channel. In fact, if we just go take a look at its methods, you will see that what you can do with it. Okay, the break text measures the text stopping early if the measure width exceeds maximum width. So you can basically use that to control how you display text before it is actually shown on the screen. You can clear shadow layer, you can enable shadow layer. But for the most part, the easiest part is to set the color and also the alpha. Then you can actually start to draw something on the screen. So set color takes an integer, which is an RGB value. RGB stands for red, green, and blue channels. But this one does not specify the alpha channel. So for the alpha channel, you go to set alpha right here, and that will set the alpha. The alpha values is from 0 to 255. 0 means it's completely transparent, and 255 means it's completely opaque, so you cannot see through whatever you're painting or whatever you're drawing. Set anti-alias is also useful because if you do not enable anti-aliasing, things will look kind of jagged. Okay, the pixels would not look right. If you turn on anti-aliasing, a circle looks a lot rounder than without anti-aliasing. So these three are really the basic ones that you need to understand for really simple type of drawing. When we are done decompressing, we can actually take a look at 13 minutes remaining. Just to decompress the package. And that's using a USB 2.0 external hard drive. I have no idea why it is so slow. Okay, well, that's okay. We can keep talking about the theory stuff. In about 13 minutes, we can get back into Eclipse in order to test these things. The second class you need to understand is a canvas class. So with the canvas class, we can just load up Android. Canvas class. The canvas class is actually a misnomer. I think it is a misnomer because it really is not doing what the canvas do with artists. Instead, the canvas, you can look at it as a tool. It's a toolbox. So with a canvas, you can draw all of these particular items. So we'll start with draw ARGB, fill the entire canvas bitmap with the specified alpha RGB color. So you can fill up the entire canvas with a color. You can draw a bitmap using the draw bitmap method. And there are several of these, they are variants of each other. You have a draw color, which also fills up the entire canvas with a particular color. You have draw lines, draw line singular, and draw lines as a rule. So one can take an array of points in order to draw the various points of that polygon. Draw oval, draw paint, fill the entire bitmap with specified paint. So in this case, the paint can include texture and other stuff too. In addition, just the color and the alpha channel. Draw path, you have to define a path first before you can use draw path. Draw a picture, draw points, and so on. So what we're going to do today is we'll just try something simple, which is draw a circle. Okay? But we also have to specify the paint when you want to do a draw circle. So this is the second class you have to understand. And the third one is something that we have done already in the past. It is the view class. So let's take a look at the view class. Now the view class is a lot bigger than the other two, but we don't have to understand the entire thing. We just have to understand the part that has to do with drawing something or drawing your custom stuff on the screen. So look up Android View class, and it will bring up the huge documentation regarding the View class in Android programming. The View class has a lot of stuff in it. If you try to dig through this entire document, it's going to take you a long time. Okay, and there's no need to do it that way, because by the time you get to the 1/3 of it, you would have forgotten the first part of it. Okay, it is really a big, huge class. It can do a lot, and that's because everything that you see on the screen, or just about everything that you see on the screen, is a derived class of a view. The View class is really the foundation of everything that can be displayed. So it looks like the decompressing is already done, and we'll take a look and see whether ADT or the Android development tool is installed correctly this time, and see whether we can actually do anything with those. Starts up okay. And I'm going to use we can use the default workspace for the time being. I don't really plan on having to save the files. If I need to save the files, I can always save them later.